My name is Gary Johnson. I'm a resident of Los Angeles, California, and I'm a victim of attorney misconduct and guardianship elder abuse. I'm a former government official of New Jersey and a mayoral candidate of Long Beach, 1994 and 1998. The quagmire of guardianships shows a plethora of government intervention. This seems to be more of a problem than a help. Judges take an oath to obey the law, act in a fair and impartial manner, then they do just the opposite. Many times the guardianship judges seem more concerned with their own personal biased agenda rather than equity to family members. So what do we do to make the courts and government agencies accountable? This is not just about those in guardianships, but it is also the concern of every American due to the misuse of federal tax dollars by judges and public guardians. We have to help each other not only to seek equity from the courts, but help each other frame their complaints to show violations of the law. Many times the guardian and a slew of attorneys get paid from the estate of the ward, but what about relatives who protest and who have to foot the bill themselves? What about the relative acting pro se without an attorney up against 5 or 6 attorneys? How is that equitable? I live in California. Last month, August 18th, Inglewood, California, police conspired to prevent a black man from getting his car inspected at a local Hyundai Motors dealer. The police were racially insensitive and ignored the black man's civil rights and right to public accommodation, a right available to all of us. Judicial and under color of law corruption is occurring in every state of this nation. I experienced the death of my father, Robert Johnson, in May this year after I protested the elder abuse against him by the New Jersey Essex County Probate Court, Judge Walter Kaprowski Jr., guardian and Century 21 real estate agent Vanessa D. Johnson Taylor. I protested elder abuse by lawyers James Boutelier of Boutelier, Kleppe, O'Connor, and Conte of New Jersey, lawyer Shonda N. Floyd, and by lawyer Lawrence E. Meyerson. The Judge Kaprowski should be removed from the bench for elder abuse, denial of access to the court, and his fraud on the court. Vanessa D. Johnson Taylor, Dr. Patricia Barsante, and others should face jail time for killing my dad, Robert Johnson, an alleged incapacitated person. Obamacare did not save my father's life. Our courts are in a state of anarchy that is worse, I believe, than the Holocaust and Nazi concentration camps. I repeatedly asked that my dad be removed from the Woodlands Nursing Home in Plainfield, New Jersey, but the guardian, Vanessa D. Taylor, and Judge Koprowski refused. I repeatedly asked that my dad receive medical care, but that was refused. Dr. Barsante refused to provide the required medical statements to next of kin 2 years in a row. Dr. Barsante should lose her license to practice. Vanessa D. Taylor of the Taylor Group of Manalapan, New Jersey, admitted fraud on my dad's estate in court papers. The corrupt Essex County prosecutor, Middlesex County prosecutor, and corrupt Union County prosecutors should lose their federal funding for refusing to arrest the judge and the guardian. The guardian ignored her duty of full disclosure to next of kin and beneficiaries, and she has refused to provide authenticated copies of bills and an accounting to next of kin. My dad wanted money from his estate to go to his children, but the court, lawyers, and guardian fought against this. See the YouTube videos, The Guardianship Epidemic, and also Guardianship in Whose Best Interests. This is a guardianship epidemic. Guardianships can be ordered on allegations alone. There are no evidentiary hearings or investigative reports, denial of equal protection of the law, denial of full access to the court, denial of full and fair opportunity to be heard. There are no oversight protections from financial, physical, and mental abuse of the elderly and their children. Judges routinely ignore the facts and the law and obstruct family members' rights and the constitutional rights of the incapacitated person.